Fuck it.
Fucking.
I'll write it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
We'll do it live. Welcome, one and all, to the K.O.E Nation for a very special, very long-anticipated Spirits Review, folks. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E, the Prince and Potentate of political parlance, the Lord of the Scottish Highlands, and one damn handsome man, if I do say so myself, joined by my indomitable broadcast partners, the one, the only,
Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe.
and...
Chicken, ready to drink this fabulous whiskey.
Yes. Tony, is it fair to say you've been waiting for this one a bit?
Yeah, this is one I haven't seen. I've seen it in the wild once, and that was really when I was just starting to accumulate bottles. I saw it when we were in Houston at Specs. They had a yellow spot and a red spot, and I'm like, surely we'll see a red spot, back home. I have never seen it since. Had a chance to buy it online. It was a little spendy for what they wanted, plus the shipping. I'm like, it'll come back around eventually. Still have not seen it. This is the first time I've actually been in its presence. So, yeah, pretty damn excited because some son of a bitch found it.
What?
Sorry. I'm sharing some beautiful whiskey with you,
I
sir.
know.
What we've got is Red Spot single pot still Irish whiskey, aged, your personal favorite, 15 years, triple cask maturation, bourbon, sherry, and marsala,
Yeah.
non-chill filtered. Matured for at least 15 years in a combination of American bourbon casks, Spanish sherry butts, and marsala wine casks. Triple distilled, matured and bottled for Mitchell and Sons Fine Wine and Spirits, Dublin, product of Ireland.
This is one of the, green spot's their most popular.
Yep.
Yellow spot is, green spot's 8, yellow spot I believe is 12. This is 15.
And they have a blue spot,
And
which
blue
is
spot
the
is-
9, right? It's a weird
8.
Because
Is
they
it-
just came out with a gold, I think that'll be 9.
gold's coming out, yes.
Yeah. So
Starting to run out of colors and it's getting a little crazy.
I know it's quite the rainbow. But out of the 3, the green, yellow, and red, green became their most popular because it was the most affordable. This was kind of their Cadillac, and this is not like the blue spot's a cask strength. So this is not a cask strength. What is the ABV on this? I think 43, 45.
46%,
Really?
92 proof.
Okay. So much like the Redbreast 15, 46 ABV. Perfect.
But yeah, as it says on lovely sleeve, by the way.
Yeah, this one's tin.
Yep.
Whereas
Damn.
the others are cardboard.
Yeah, but it says here, Red Spot was originally produced exclusively by the Mitchell family, who commenced trading in 1805 on Grafton, St. Dublin, as purveyors of confectory, there we go, wines and fortified wines. The family's entrepreneurial spirit expanded into the whiskey bonding business back in 1887, whereby they matured their whiskeys for many years beneath the cobbled streets of Dublin. The Red Spot name originated from the family's practice of making casks of different ages with a spot of colored print. That was a blue spot, green spot, yellow spot, and of course, red spot. As a colorful history would have it, this revered red spot has remained underground until now. This single pot still Irish whiskey has matured for at least 15 years in a combination of American bourbon casks, Spanish sherry butts, and Sicilian marsala wine casks, all contributing rich, complex flavors, making it the top spot in the range. This mark certifies this whiskey as a single pot still whiskey from the renowned Middleton Distillery, County Cork, Ireland. So,
None of that sounds bad, does it?
I mean,
Sounds
this-
fantastic.
This is their Cadillac. Now, and the thing I like about this, it's got some wine influence, obviously, but the presentation of the bottle really reflects that. The color of the whiskey and the way the bottle looks. The red coloring, I think it presents nicely. You could mistake that as a wine.
now here's an
if you
interesting
didn't know
part.
better.
Single pot still Irish whiskey is unique to Ireland. It is regarded as the quintessential style of Irish whiskey, safeguarded, nurtured under the watchful eye of the Middleton Distillery for almost 200 years. Single pot still Irish whiskey is made from a mash
You can
of
open that.
malted. Hang on, we're not quite there yet. Malted and unmalted barley, and then triple distilled in traditional copper pot stills.
Do you want
Pot
to give the
still
numbers on
Irish
the
whiskey
UPC code?
are
Open the bottle.
characterized by full complex flavor and a wonderful creamy mouthfeel.
Phil, have you mentioned that
Government
it's
warning.
bourbon,
According
sherry,
to the
and
Surgeon
Marsala?
General-
It might be a 15-year-old whiskey, but you don't have to wait 15 years to open the fucking thing.
Okay, give it to me.
Oh no, I'm
Bill's
opening this.
never gone on this fucking long. Jesus, man.
Just like I think it was when I hit this mark certifies this, and Tony's like, okay,
His
you
face was like,
fuckers,
you can fucking open this.
you can open this now.
So was my mouth.
Put it right next to the.
Yep.
Here we go.
But I don't even want to drink it now. I'm kidding, I do.
No, it's ruined.
So for like Irish whiskey fans, this you either idolize this stuff or you're insanely disappointed by it. So it's one of the two ways. There's not a lot of people that fall into the middle on this, I've found. So, which one will I be? Which one will you be? Which one will we all be?
Very Irish.
Oh yeah.
Fruit.
Yeah.
Fruit bomb.
I
Apple.
get the wine.
There's something else here.
Wow.
Some sort of succulent fruit. It's not a cantaloupe, but it's making me think of something close to cantaloupe.
Like a honeydew.
It's very sugary, but kind of tart. Like
A melon.
a mango almost.
Yeah.
like-
There you go. Mango.
Okay, I can see that.
yeah.
Mango-y, almost pineapple.
Now they said it. Yeah, it's like
That's the power of suggestion, folks.
Let's go peach. Oh, this smells lovely.
I was about to say the apple, if you like, it was stewed.
I caught
Okay.
apple
Cooked.
right away, like apple pie, like baked.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Well, gents, I was about to say enough of that.
Red spot.
Ooh, wow.
Little bit
Ooh.
of sweet on the front, and then it's all black pepper on the back.
Oh, yeah.
I got like red pepper, like
Wow.
I got like fresh, pre-crushed
oh
black
my
pepper.
God. And it's still just so sweet too behind all that. Like you know how you get
Yeah.
like the seasoning. I think you're right with the black pepper, but like you know you get the red pepper mixed in there.
Yeah.
You can
Know
get
what
that
you're talking
special
about.
ground seasoning.
Like
That's- yeah.
what I call a spaghetti mix, like what people put on their spaghetti. It's got a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of black
Yeah,
pepper,
that's I
some of those
totally
little
get that.
white things. I don't know what the hell they are. Like the
That's
seeds.
lovely. That's really nice. Yeah. Again, the Spanish butts, the wine casking.
Still a
Marsala.
fruit bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my
very
God.
much so.
Well, let's
Wow.
the nose. According to this, pot still spices with rich cooked fruit,
There you go.
baked apple, mango, and black cherry.
There you go.
Hazelnut and a touch of new leather fused with toasted American oak, and that's the nose. The
You can
taste,
get the hazelnut.
a mix of ripe fruit sweetness from the Marsala seasoned wine casks,
Yeah.
while the fruit remains sweet red pepper and cracked black pepper
Wow, nice
adds some
call.
spiciness, finished by the notes of American oak and barley. Finish, an extra long infusion of fruit and spices.
Beautiful.
Like the flavors are so clear,
Yeah.
so plentiful.
That like we just kind of started picking them
Yeah,
out. Like, yeah, there's this and
nailed
that.
that.
it's very clear what they wanted to do. With
Yeah,
this.
like I'm not picking up the red pepper nearly as much as you are. Like to me, it was now maybe when I go back in a few more times.
I cook with red pepper a lot. Like
All right, then that's probably where
Definitely
that
not.
comes from.
Definitely not as much like honey butters like the Redbreast 15.
yeah.
This is
Oh no.
much more peppery.
It's not very oily. It's
No.
It's
No, but it feels a lot drier.
Yeah.
I assume that's like the wine casking.
Interesting. So Tony,
That's beautiful.
before
All
we
right.
get into anything, I have to ask:
oh my God.
has it lived up to all of your varying expectations?
No, this is gorgeous. It's a lot more complex than I actually expected because for a little while people were kind of putting me. I didn't really think it was going to be as good because some people really talked down about it, but I don't know why. This is a lot more
Shame on
complex
them.
than
Shame.
I expected.
For shame.
Tisk.
Now we move on to the really hard part of this particular show, and that is the grading. We're going to grade this on a few 5-star scales. We're going to grade this 5 meaning you have to have it before you shuffle off this mortal coil. 0 means pass it on by. The K.O.E Nation has advised you well. So we're going to grade this as an Irish whiskey, as a whiskey. It's cask-aged spirit. It's shelving. And for those new to the show, the secret 5th question. So, as an Irish whiskey, Tony G, you've been looking forward to this the most. I'm going to give you the first one.
I'm going to go 4.25.
Okay.
4.25 because this, I could easily go higher, but in terms of standard Irish whiskey, this is definitely got a little bit more going on than a traditional Irish whiskey would. If somebody walked in and said, give me an Irish whiskey, and they were given this, they'd probably be a little taken aback at first, but they'd really enjoy it. It's got a little extra. So I don't know if that hurts or helps at an Irish scale, but I think this is marvelous. This is obviously aged to perfection at 15 years. Presentation, gorgeous. Love it. 4.25.
You know, as an Irish whiskey, I could understand like it being finished in Spanish sherry and Sicilian Marsala being something that might knock a few points. Because like one we just tried earlier tonight, check out our review of Redbreast 15. That one's very true to type. This one's a little off in that regard because it's just not a true to type Irish whiskey. Some of my other gradings later are going to be much higher because of it, but as an Irish whiskey, I'm going to give this 4 stars.
Okay, that's fair.
Like it's just for those reasons that I stated. I personally like this stuff, but just for the reasons I stated.
I am. I'm going to come down to 4. You're right. And that's where I was at. I just didn't want to be the one to say it. Okay. Thank you.
All right, now.
So yeah, I don't disagree with hardly any of that. I will give it the 2.5 back because it's fucking awesome.
It is,
and it deserves the 1/4 point. So fuck it,
is.
4.25.
Well, I'm going to go back. We're going on a whiskey next, right?
Yes, whiskey scale.
I was only going to go 4.25, but I'm going to go 4.5 as a whiskey.
Chicken.
So I'll take that 2.5 and I'll put it back into that.
As a whiskey, you know what you're going after here. Even up against some scotches, like there. I mean, it stacks up against a lot of greats.
Yeah,
4.5 is fair.
Yeah, I love this.
I think 4.5 is very fair.
It's gorgeous.
As a whiskey, I'm gonna stick with 4 stars.
Okay.
Because very limited in its cocktailing. To be frank, I think about the only thing I would do different with
very
this
specific.
is large ice ball, and I think this would work quite well with a large ice ball. And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's if you're pouring, like if you've got your glass with your large ice
say.
ball, and when you empty that, you just keep pouring into the same ice ball glass.
Yeah.
I think that would be just beautiful way to use this over the evening. Now, we move on to cask-aged spirits. Just putting it up against all the Armagnacs, Cognacs, Reposado tequilas, you name it. Anything, bourbons, anything that's cask-aged and is a spirit. How would you grade this, Tony?
I'm going to go with an honest 4. It's 15 years. Obviously, the finishing of this and all the care put into it, I could easily go much, much higher. But to be honest, and I was probably generous on the other scales, I'll be honest here, and I'm going to go 4 because, yeah, this might, on a large scale, this might not appeal to just anybody. I think you've got to have an understanding of what it took to make this to really, truly appreciate it. So it's a wide, wide world, like you said. So probably not going to appeal to everybody. 4 stars.
I'm gonna go 4.25 because it does appeal to me. I love the fruitiness, just the slight spice to it, the age statement, and how clear those flavors came through. Yeah, masterfully done. Really, really good stuff.
Wow.
425?
Yes.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you guys, but only just. To me, all of the quality here is in its cask aging. Like everything that's showing up in its flavor profile is all because of casking. 15 years in a cask, it spent years and time in some of the most exquisite casks from Spanish sherry, Sicilian marsala, and of course, ex-bourbon casks. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars as a cask-aged spirit because this is art in cask aging.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I agree.
Did I move your rating at all, T?
I could easily swap my cask and my whiskey grading around and not even feel bad about it, because I think there's arguments to grade it the way I did versus the way you grade it, and I wouldn't disagree with either.
All right, well, now I'll go first on this next one, and that is shelving, folks. Whether it be top, middle, or bottom, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, and I know you're not going to really expect this from me, especially from a Middleton distiller release, but bottom, no, I'm kidding.
That's what,
If this was in my collection, it'd be sitting on my top shelf.
yeah, this is a top. This is just a top spot, red spot whiskey. I think this one presents well. It looks gorgeous, and it tastes gorgeous.
Top shelf for me as well.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a universal top shelf. Now, the secret fifth question, which is, will we seek, Chicken, this is your bottle. Will you seek another one when this bottle runs empty? And along with that question, what did you pay at USD?
So I got it just over MSRP. I think it was like 145 or 150, which that's about as fair of price as you're going to find. You look online, try to buy it online, $400 people are paying for this.
Insane.
What?
Yeah, ever since we saw
The
it,
Secondary bourbon prices.
I know.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
I think we saw it for about 125 when we actually saw it in Houston.
I paid that for a bottle of Van Winkle 10 years. So, when I hear, Red Spot 15.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I just... it became so scarce that if I were paying something like that, I wouldn't. You can't justify $400 for something like this.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay secondary. If I found it at retail, normal retail price, MSRP, and I was out, I think I might. Actually, presentation-wise, it's a small collection to go after. If you think about Irish whiskey collections, there's only going to be 5 colors to chase down.
Right.
Now, they do other caskings with the greens, so you can still expand on this, but just to get the basics, and you're only hunting specifics, it might be fun to chase down just the 5 colors of this and then expand to the others. But yeah, if I drink all this, if I see it again in the wild, I'm going to grab it because one, I can sell it on secondary.
True.
Apparently. Winky face, allegedly, in Minecraft.
Yes.
But
if I had to pick between this and Blue Spot,
I'm hunting Blue Spot now.
That's my thing. I'd be
yeah,
hard
that was
pressed
going to be my
not
answer.
to buy the Blue Spot just because I haven't had that one yet, but this would be hard to turn down.
What does a bottle of Blue Spot go for these
It's
days?
supposed to go for 99.
Yeah, but that one's
So
also
assume about
secondary.
150.
Secondary's
Yeah.
going
So,
for
okay.
5 or 6.
So let's add a little sauce to this question.
Okay.
This bottle and a bottle of Blue Spot are sitting right next to each other, same price. Which one are you springing for?
I would go with blue right now since I already have red.
That's kind of my thing. Yeah, you've got the red, so got to grab the
The
blue.
unknown is
After
going
I've
to
had
grab
them
you.
both, this could change.
I was about to say, 15 years, always hard to pass up. But yeah, I'm gonna be pursuing Blue Spot as well, just so I could say I've tried everything. But yeah, folks, this is definitely a stop you have to make on the spot journey. To be
For
frank, this
sure.
is
Beautiful stuff.
Amazing.
I gave the Red Spot a kiss.
Love
it's
it.
that good. So, gentlemen, Red Spot Irish whiskey. We came,
What a journey.
we saw,
Beautiful.
we conquered.
Tremendous.
The best. As I'm known to say around here, all that being said, thank you for joining us here at the K.O.E Nation for this long time coming, long anticipated review of Red Spot Irish whiskey. Folks, give it a shot if you get a chance.
Absolutely.
But I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E Nation on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, folks. And I hope to find all of you right back here, happy, healthy, much the wiser. Tony, Chicken, take it away.
As always, appreciate you. Love you. Cheers. smooths
ever
itself out.
get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
See, fucking.
I'll write it. We'll do it live. Fuck it.
Do it live.